guess I'd rather have him. And what would really be cool is if he jumped in now, because it would probably screw up something. Eve R would break or something like that, and I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're getting ready to do a dungeon. We're texting people.
I want to get Dirk back talking again. Go ahead.
Hey,
Welcome, everybody.
yeah.
Labyrinth Lifers, Season 3, Episode 4, 5?
4. I think it's 4.
Episode 4?
I don't know.
We have too many damn timelines going. Anyways, yeah, the Labyrinth Lifers, Lost Mind of Phandelver. It's the game we're playing here. Before we jump into it, I kind of, in the past, have broken down different things about the game. I watched last week's show today, and it went pretty smooth. Everything was kind of by the books. I didn't really feel like there was anything to call out and explain. How did you guys think about, I just wanted to ask, I talked with Corey a little bit about it, but how did you feel about, like, that was the first session that we've ever done where the whole session was just still a fight and we didn't even finish it? Was it boring at some point? Did it seem to move along all right, or how do you guys feel about it?
I don't think it was boring, no.
You're good with it?
It was good. I like the pace of the battle. I really do.
Josh, were you cool with it?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, that's cool. No problem.
I'm sure as soon as we start playing, I'll remember where we left off. But
as long as everybody who remembers was cool with it, that's what I'm aiming for, right? So, and then I kind of wanted to do, like I said last week, where we did like the spotlights on players. Moving on to Josh's player this week. Wanted to talk a little bit about Horrence, Josh. So I kind of bring these up for myself and for people watching that don't know much about D&D, because I've, like, as far as races and classes, I've really only heavily researched Thanins, right? Like, all the rest of that stuff is still pretty new to me. I've spent all my time with these books just reading through the rules and how to play the game and all that, and not so much on these. So just wanted to just ask a few questions about it. So Horrence is a tiefling warlock, correct?
yes.
So I just wanted to, I don't know, like, to your mind, I know you're kind of new at D&D, like me and Corey were when we started playing, but what does that mean? Like, tieflings, all I know of tieflings is that they look like devils, right? And then as far as warlocks, like, warlock just means like spellcaster to me. Like, how's a warlock different from a sorcerer or a priest or whatever?
Down to a patron, and they get their powers from their patron, and then conversely, like, the studies of these dark mystical arts.
Are the patrons gods?
They can be. They're
Okay.
godlike deities, or some celestial beings, or, you know.
All right, gotcha. And then what about tieflings? Do you know any history on tieflings? What's up with them?
Particularly.
They look cool?
Yeah, and it kind of worked out to pick for the warlock.
Right.
So racial abilities.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Jeff, like, you're the one of the four of us that are here today. You're the one that's got experience with D&D. Like, what's up with tieflings? You got any more history?
I don't remember.
Besides that,
I think tieflings came after second edition. Honestly, I really do, because I don't remember. Because they came after second edition, because in second edition it was more focused with, dwarves, humans, and then elves, but there were so many different sects of the elves: moon elves, high elves, all these different types of elves, and that was more the focus. I don't remember the tieflings, and they had introduced Dragonborn actually in second edition as NPCs at the time, and then later on they added them. So, I mean, Dirk is the one that he would know more about the tieflings. I mean, I could bring out the book and read it, but
Gotcha. Yeah, we don't need to do that tonight. I was just curious. I like to just kind of, you know what I mean, just talk it through a little bit as we go. So, Josh, the only other thing that I would say about Horrence is Horrence definitely has a crazy streak along the lines of Mirla, similar in insanity, right? Carrying around dead goblin bodies for fun, sort of thing. Like, what's your kind of take on, without like going into your whole backstory, because you guys don't need to share that with each other. You know, what's your take on Horrence? Summary on Horrence, right? What's up with him?
You know, he's a pretty good dude for the most part. You know, he's got you know, just his own, you know, set of guiding principles, but doesn't, you know, necessarily make him a I don't know.
He's not evil because of it.
Because I'm not allowed to be evil.
Okay, yep. That was my fault, so I deserve that for sure. Okay. Well, cool. With that, you guys want to jump into it?
All right. We're at 275 experience.
Yep.
Yes.
We're close. Down 2 members, though.
So here we go. In last week's episode, you guys really kind of steamrolled through this cave, like, very clumsily, but when it came down to action, you know, Horrence has been on the brink of death twice now, but really you guys weren't close to losing that battle. Had a goblin that tried to negotiate with you for the life of a human, who you since found was Sildar Hallwinter, the human that was hanging out with Gundren at the beginning of the whole deal, and he kind of gave you the history, right, of what's going on with the cave and all the magic forge and all this stuff that the Gundren's trying to get going again. Other than that, you guys crushed through some of these goblins, crossed the bridge back, kind of found the pools, like you found the trap, right? So the goblin that Corey that Stallionette would have sniped out on the bridge, if that goblin would have seen you guys and gotten away, it would have opened up a flood while you were in the main passageway. Right. And so you guys avoided that. And then, so you were creeping back towards that, though. You know, a couple goblins got away in some of your battles. And as you went back to where those floods were, you're kind of peeking around the corner. You saw a goblin sticking his head out of a room. And then that's kind of where we're at now. Sniped him too, right?
Yeah,
like he died.
Yeah.
Yep, he died right away. So as you're kind of standing up there in the hallway and you're talking, Milby and Chiron they're in a discussion with each other, and they go back, walk on the bridge there, and then the bridge totally like gives way. Like the one side of it drops, and they fall into the river and rolled out of sight down the tunnel.
Whoa.
And then the rest of you guys, that's where we'll kick off with the rest of you guys there.
Sweet.
Well,
let's do this.
That's kind of weird.
Wow.
I feel like we want to chase after him.
You can if you want.
But we're not going to find them.
They're fine.
They know how to swim.
They're good. Let them talk about who should have led first last game. Last fight. All right.
All right, so you do have, I guess I'll throw in there, you also have Sildar is with you.
Okay.
Right? And he kind of has a little conversation with you guys. He's like, gentlemen and madam, if you have a moment, I think I've got an idea.
All right.
All right.
What is it?
So when you first came across me, I was in very rough shape. I didn't have my wits about me. Now that I've kind of been up, I've had some healing, feeling a little bit better. It's kind of come to my mind that these goblins that attacked us, they attacked us with purpose. This Clarg that the goblin talked about, that he's the bugbear running the show here. I'm fairly certain that in all my time here, I've heard that he was sent here by someone called the Black Spider, and that they were sent to waylay Gundren. They did that. I haven't seen him. He's not in these caves. From what I hear, I keep on hearing Cragmaw Castle. That we're in Cragmaw Hideout, and I hear Cragmaw Castle, Cragmaw Castle. If there's one place where I would think to look for him, it would be this Cragmaw Castle. That said, I don't know where it is. These goblins surely do. I think as some part of this attack here, we need to try to capture one or something. Make one of them talk.
How many?
Okay.
Do you know how many there were total?
No, I do not. I was dragged to that room on the brink of death, beaten for days here. It's all very fuzzy. I remember Yeemik, always talking to goblins around there. Other than him, it was they came and went.
All right. Well, I should probably sneak up around that corner and take a peek inside then.
Yeah, I would.
So, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
All right.
roll stealth.
Dun, dun, dun.
Should I have my dice ready? Okay. 21.
Damn.
21.
You're like a ghost in the shell.
So, I'm going to move you here. You're like here, or like right there, peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so you look around the corner. This is a big cave. It's almost as big as the one that you're in. The one that you're in right now, if you remember, has waterfalls coming from the ceiling. It's super loud. Like those waterfalls are definitely obscuring sound because they're very high, narrow, and when they hit those pools of water, it's super loud. The room that you're looking into is almost as big there. There's a smoldering fire in the middle of the room. It's like it's embers, right? So it's burning embers. There's not flame there, but you can see there recently was, right? You don't see any enemies there, but sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of the large cave. To the west, which I'll show you this in a minute, you see the floor slopes down, and then there's a narrow opening that descends down into the darkness. And other than that, there's a bunch of carts, provisions that have the symbol of a blue lion on them. So in all the like supplies, and basically it's all the crap that they've been looting, right? Is stacked up against the far wall there, and a lot of them does have the symbol of the blue lion on the shield on it.
We've never seen that blue lion before.
You have at the what's her name? When you're in town, the lady who runs the not the provisions. That's the guy who you drop the shit off at. She runs the store that sells weapons. She said her shit's been disappearing.
Okay.
And there was the shield and blue lion over top of her store there.
All right.
All right.
So let me make this so that you guys can see it. All right, and then hold on. Let me roll here.
Uh-oh. I see some dots.
Do you see dots?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, let me roll. Ignore them for now. Sure. Passive perception.
Is there any Bobcats going to join us tonight?
Whoa. No, sir. All right. So you notice as you stand there looking into the dark. Do you have dark vision, by the way? You do.
Yeah.
Okay. So you notice that there's a bunch of movement amongst the crates and all the loot that's sitting around there.
Okay. Just general movement.
Yeah, you're in a goblin hideout.
Right.
It's dark in there. They put out the fire and they're hiding back amongst all their
Right.
loot shit. As you're peeking around the corner, they do not see you.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of wave them up and tell them there's a bunch of goblins hiding in those crates in there.
So Sildar says, let's rid the earth of these mangy beings.
Let's do it. What's Jeff's name?
Rogar.
Rogar. Take the lead.
Take the lead, okay.
What? I don't know how many there are, but I can tell they're hiding in there. So I don't know what, unless you guys want to try some other. I don't know what else to do.
Well, what do I have? 'Cause I'm thinking.
Okay, so while you guys are debating, you hear a wolf start barking, and then this gigantic bugbear jumps up on top of one of the crates and says, "It is I, Clarg, and you will meet your doom." and then he looks down at the wolf and says, "Ripper, get him!" And then roll initiative.
Oh.
I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna move over here. This will take me a minute.
15. I'll save it for later. I'm standing right
9.
here. I'm standing on this dead goblin.
4.
4. Would you roll a 1?
2.
Wow. Josh is like, I want to go back to roll 20.
I didn't really roll too well that last week I did, but I thought it was.
What did he call that stupid wolf?
Ripper.
Ripper.
Ripper is pissed off.
Ripper.
We might be in trouble here.
All right. Let me roll initiative for Ripper. Oh, Ripper sucks. We rolled a natural 1 for initiative.
Oh.
This is a fat wolf.
He is a fat wolf.
This is for Clarg. Clarg rolled a 1. Back-to-back 1s.
Dang.
And then for the goblins. 5. God, they suck. Okay, so that's 7. All right, who's anybody get over 15?
I got a 15.
Anybody over 10? Over 5? What do you guys got?
I got 9.
What do you got, Josh?
4.
4. Okay, Corey's got 9. You get a 4, huh? So goblins come before you. Oh, and I didn't roll for what's his name? Gosh. Clarg and Ripper. So here's for Sildar. Sildar got a 19. He's going first.
Nice.
He has 5 HP.
Yeah.
I was going to look that up and try and figure that. Yeah, here he is. He's got 5 HP. That is correct. All right.
4.
You got 4. Oh, God.
Yeah. We're all going to.
Maybe we should just run.
I think that we need to let them come to us.
Yeah, I'm a ranged person.
Yeah, same here.
I think we need to let them come to us. We're not going to go in there and have it open so that we can funnel them through this entrance.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Agreed.
Okay.
I don't want to go in there.
Sildar says okay, and he moves to this spot here, and then posts up. What's it called?
Defense.
What's that?
What?
What was that?
Give me
What?
a half second.
Huh?
Oh. What?
Okay, yeah, he's posting up there.
He doesn't have any kind of range.
No, he picked up a sword from a dead goblin. That's all he's
Oh,
got.
Right
He had
on.
nothing when he was there.
He better have.
Yep.
He's
So
just wearing like rags.
Yeah. His
Rogar,
ace.
you're up.
All right.
You see Ripper? He's kind of hard to see.
I
Yeah.
see him. He's right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna rip. No. I'm gonna pull one of my javelins out, and I throw it at the purple goblin.
All right. So he's got half cover.
He's
just so you
half
know.
cover. Oh,
Yep.
Throw that
So-
Ripper.
I'll throw it at Ripper then
Rip-
if I got the angle.
No,
but
Ripper
I don't
does
the
not have
angle.
cover.
What?
Ripper does not have cover. Ripper blew the whole thing for the goblins. He started barking and ran off there.
Oh. So where's he
throwing it at
actually
Ripper.
at?
He's right where he is.
Okay. Do I have LOS on this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna throw it at the wolf then.
All right.
I rolled a 5. That sucks balls.
A 5 is a miss. Yep. Okay.
Wait,
So
I
then-
gotta. It's still a miss. Hold on. I gotta remember what's the hit for the. It's been a while.
I put in Discord the picture of.
I rolled
Clark.
a 10. It's plus 5 to hit, so I actually rolled a 10. I rolled a
You
5
missed.
plus 5. I missed.
You missed.
All right.
You gonna move at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Corey, Stallion Nut.
All right. I'm gonna just step up here real quick. Shoot arrow at Ripper.
All right. Let her rip.
20, not natural, but 20.
That's a hit.
And then eight.
8. Really? Well, you hit him like that arrow hits him like in the neck, right? Like he goes "Arr!" like he does the dog yelp thing when you do that. He's not dead. He's not dead, but that definitely was a good shot.
All right, and then I'm gonna kind of step back.
All right. All right. Then the goblins are up. So Clark, he's standing up on the box. I put the picture of Clark in Discord there,
Yep.
and he's like, "Minions, Clark has need of you. Attack!" And so all the goblins rush out of their hiding spots to attack. So goblin speed 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then he's going to attack Sildar over there.
Uh-oh.
So he's got a scimitar. Plus 4 to hit. Sildar's AC is 16. He rolled a 7, so he missed.
Oh, thank
Lucky.
God.
Next is the blue guy. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yep. Ooh, that's a hit. 19.
Mm.
So 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, he's dead.
And it's a 4. He is down.
Oof. I thought
Alright.
you had 5 hit points.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
6.
but I get +2. It's 1d6 +2.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
done.
So next is this guy. So he's gonna step up here. And actually, he's gonna move like here, try and shoot Horrence.
Yeah.
That's a.
I don't know.
How about here?
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hope you hit your other friend in the arm.
I do too.
So that's a 4
Yeah.
against Horrence's 13, so he misses as well. And then this guy here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he can't do anything. He's going to kind of stand there. All right, so goblins on the prowl. Oh, no, sorry. This guy doesn't exist.
Oh.
There you go. Okay, so goblins are up. Josh, your turn.
Doesn't Bugbear move at all?
What's that?
Does the Bugbear move at all?
After Josh.
Oh, that's right.
I take a step back
Oh.
and cast.
Do you still have LOS? Yeah.
Yeah, it's close from the corner.
It's-
of the
yeah,
square.
it's-
He's
yeah.
fine.
Well, no, I'm casting Healing Light on myself.
Okay,
Oh.
all right.
I'm just sneaking back, slinking away from the entrance because, I just almost got shot with an arrow and I'm about to die. So
All right, do it up.
that's. Alright, so I get another 5.
There you go.
I'm back to full health.
All right. So, Clark's turn.
That's a spell. I'm not the table talk, but you cast a spell, you still get a bonus action cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Sacred Flame.
Or no,
Why does he get a bonus action though? What gives him a bonus
Because
action?
the cantrip is a bonus action.
Cantrips are always bonus actions?
For if they say they are, yes.
Okay.
I just know that Sacred Flame is a bonus action.
Okay, I got you. So it'll say it in its block.
I got
It'll
it.
say
It's all
somewhere.
right.
Oh, I believe you. I'll look it up later. You know what I mean? I'm just asking.
I mean, it doesn't say bonus action on my sheet. It says 1 action.
For
It's
Sacred
in
Flame?
a-
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
Well, it's just that's how long it takes to cast. But cantrips, because the nature of a cantrip, it can be used as a bonus action. Because cantrips don't count against spell slots. Because those are practiced so well, they're like innate abilities.
It says casting time 1 action.
Yeah, I know.
If you look at like Sanctuary, it says casting time 1 bonus action,
Okay,
right? So
all right,
if you're right, then
it's fine. No.
all cantrips. No, I'm asking because I want to learn it, right? So like all cantrips are bonus actions always.
no, what he's saying is if you cast a spell, you can cast a cantrip, but not 2 cantrips.
No. Just let's move on, and I'll look it up, and then I'll bring it up.
Okay, so for now we'll say no unless it says it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
If it says 1 action,
Yeah, because some of them say 1 bonus action.
right? But if it's the difference
Under a
of it
smite.
being a cantrip or a spell, then that's different, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, keep looking it up. So for now we won't use it. Clark's turn. Unless you wanted to move more. You already did kind of move out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Clark's got 30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Who's Who is that? Just to the right of Clark.
Or that's Jeff.
Rogar.
Yep.
All right. Clark's coming for you, Rogar. Bugbear. He's got a Morning Star in his hand. Oh, and he rolled a 17, so that's going to hit.
Who's he attacking?
You.
Oh, I have an 18 AC.
So, but I rolled a 17, and he gets a +4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's that Morning Star is 2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
One, 3,
4.
so 6.
6. Okay.
Yep. That could have been way worse.
I know.
Okay. And then finally Ripper. Ripper, how fast does Ripper go? 40, huh? So Ripper's gonna rip on up. Take a bite out of Stallionette.
Oh my God.
+4 to hit. Stallionette's a 14. He rolls a 19. So he definitely hits with that bite. 2d4 plus 2. 2d4. 1. 4. So that's 5 plus 2. That's 8 or 7 piercing damage to you there, Stallionette. And you must succeed on a DC 11 save or be knocked. DC 11 strength save or be knocked prone.
So it's got to roll over 11.
Yes, well, in whatever your strength mod is.
Okay. That is 2.
Yep, so add 2 to what you roll. Get 11 or higher.
11.
All right, so you're not knocked prone. All right. Back to Sildar. Not looking good for you guys right now. Sildar's going to do his death saving throw. You got 14, so that's a save. Pass, anyways. And then it's Jeff. Rogar's up.
I say we should get out of here, Rogar.
I'm gonna take damage by. And I forgot to take screenshots because you are distracting me looking shit up. Hold. No, I'm not gonna go down without a fight. This is gonna suck, but. All right. I can't disengage. I'm gonna take a swipe at the bugbear. With my long, I pulled my longsword back out and.
All right. He's got a his AC 16.
Well, thank God I rolled a 17.
All right. What kind of damage you got?
It does a 1d8 plus 3. Six plus 3 is 9.
So he spits in your face and goes, "Rah!"
Really?
Says, "Clark will make a throne from your bones." That's what he shouts at you, and then it's Stallionette's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna swing at this wolf with my 2 short swords.
All right, he's got a 13 AC.
Okay. So first one Missed.
What'd you roll? Just for the sake of saying it.
10.
Okay.
Second one. 13.
It is 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll damage. That's a hit then.
4.
4. So, this is super interesting. You crack him right in the skull, and he doesn't even get the out because that kills him.
Oh, nice.
And when that happens, Clark is deeply disturbed. Like he took a breath back and is looking at Ripper over there dead, and he's freaked. He's got a look of like being scared on his face, right? It's not he lost his spitting anger there.
Yeah.
And then it's
Hold on,
you gonna move?
Not done. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Now, can you do that without? Is there a goblin? No, there isn't. Okay, yeah, you can get out of there. Go ahead.
Wow.
30 feet.
Couldn't even position himself to shoot back at the bugbear next round.
I mean, I can peek out at him.
All right. So Clark again is he kind of, after seeing the wolf die and like I say, look freaked out on his face, he looks at the goblins and says, "Minions, it's your time." And then the goblins start moving. So first of all, this dude this guy's gonna take a swing at Rogar.
Or
And it's +4. He rolls a 1. So not only does he miss you, but he like hits himself in the foot. Like he totally like tripped in the middle of it. Then it's Blues, and then so he's gonna move over here. And then it's the blue guy's turn. He's going to step up and take a swing at you. 4, so he misses. And then he's going to kind of step back again.
there's an attack of opportunity for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So what do we do with that?
All right, so as he rolled, I try and take a pop shot at him with my sword. Never mind. Rolled a 3. Oh, shit.
It says it allows one melee attack that occurs right as you leave. Avoid this by taking the disengage action. So yeah, okay.
Wait for him.
What about Pete? I did find the bonus action. It says in the player's handbook,
Page 202.
202, that you cannot cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Yep. So all you spellcasters can go crazy with cantrips.
Crazy with cantrips.
I gypped you 1 there, Josh. So sorry. The okay, so
Well, we got the bonus hit on the goblin.
yeah.
Evens out.
What happened earlier? Chiron and Milby were talking to each other on that bridge, and the bridge actually gave away, and you guys like flew off into the darkness. Now, from Chiron's perspective, when you hit the ground, like you looked over and you saw Milby like almost like you both fell into the river, and Milby like kind of washed away, which is weird because the river's super shallow, right? But it happened. Like he's gone. You didn't see which direction he went, and then you started hearing noise of fighting, so you came back up to the rest of your crew, and I'll start you out like here.
Okay.
If you're good with that. You got a dead wolf. Oh, did he take off?
He did.
What?
Pete took off. Pause it again.
No, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. So you got a dead wolf and 3 goblins, 4 goblins, and a bugbear in this situation surrounding these guys. And I'm going to put you last in the initiative order.
This is the bugbear, Pete. He's a beast.
Hold on, I'm getting.
He's not even logged in.
Oh.
Okay. So I was on. Well, he's playing there. The Green Goblin
The
is
Green
going to
Goblin.
take. He's going to take a shot at Rogar.
Oh, dirty.
He hits. That's a 19 without his ad. And that's 1d6 plus 2,
Oh, ouchie.
5. So
Ah,
7.
Down.
Down. So you and Sildar are both down. Both the tanks here. All right. And then the last one is the purple. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Both.
Take a shot at Horns here. You roll 10 plus 4. Horns is 13, so that's a hit. 1d6 plus 2. You roll a 1, so that's 3 damage to you. You still alive?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, and then it's Josh, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I will cast Guiding Bolt on the dude right in front of me now that there's a dude right in front of me.
All right. What's a guiding bolt do? Is it like a bolt of energy or like what?
Black light streaks towards a creature, my choice. I make a ranged spell attack. And then,
What kind of light?
It's just radiant damage.
Yeah, it's radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I got to make a saving throw?
No, it's a ranged attack.
So
Okay, so you rolled to hit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Right.
my inspiration because why not?
Okay, yeah, so roll 2 d20s, right?
13, 7, so 13 plus 6 would be a 19.
That's a hit.
46. 4d6.
How much?
46 radiant damage.
Yeah.
4d6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start rolling, I guess.
6, 4.
He's dead.
All right.
He dead.
He did. He just annihilates this goblin. Just boom.
And then I cast
Sacred Fire?
Eldritch Blast against.
Oh! Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but this is that video that I sent you about Eldritch Blast. That's why it talks about how it's so beastie for your class, because you can use it as a bonus action every turn.
Nice.
Right. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Who are you shooting with it? Bugbear?
Bugbear.
Yeah.
All right, and what's Eldritch Blast do again?
It's 1d10 force damage. It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay. So his AC is 16.
Yeah. Two.
Miss?
6, 8. Yeah, miss.
Okay. So, interesting turn of events here. Clark watched his wolf die, yelled at the goblins, then had Horns' guiding blast, Eldritch Blast, go by his head and looked around. He's out of here. So, let's see. His speed is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's going to attempt to... So he goes over to that hole that's over to the side there, and he's going to attempt to climb down it. It's 30 feet down, so you actually have to make a save, like just to get down it, like a strength save for him to do it without falling. Oh, he passed it. And then he's 15 feet down it of the 30 feet. And then it's Ripper's turn, and Ripper's dead. And then it's Chiron's turn.
All right. So
there's a goblin on top. No, that's just Jeff's body with the red goblin next to him, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's the dead goblin that you sniped out last.
So the red one's the one alive in this.
Red, blue,
room.
and green.
Yeah. And he's down, so you could probably shoot over him. Oh, you can run right up to him.
all right. So I'm gonna swing on the staff and punch.
All right, this guy's AC is 15. Yes?
13.
Okay.
Total.
And then do you get the punch even if
Yes.
it's the first one's a miss? Okay.
Yeah. Just says as long as you're using a simple weapon.
Cool. So
Didn't
double
quite-
whiff?
Didn't quite punch myself in the face. 2.
2. Nice. Okay. All right. So is that it? That's your turn?
Yep.
All right. Sildar's got to make another death saving throw here. He passed it, so that's 2 passes for him.
Who's that?
Sildar, the
guy we
human
saved.
that you saved,
Where is he
he's
at?
dead. Right.
He's by the blue goblin.
Yeah, this guy.
Well, he's only mostly dead.
Right. He's passed out. And then it's Jeff's turn. You're dead, right?
Yeah.
So make your D20.
17.
All right, so that's 1 pass for you. And then Corey, Stallion up.
All right. I'm gonna move like here, and then shoot the red goblin. Attempt to.
Okay. Good luck.
15.
That's a hit.
10.
10.
10 damage.
Damn.
Wow.
You hit him in the head again. Another headshot. There. He's down.
Nice.
All of a sudden, it's looking like you guys got a chance.
And
see.
then, I'm just gonna move back. Hold on. I'm gonna move like here.
All right. Then it's the goblin's turns. Red is gone. Blue. He goes, fresh blood. Runs over here. Try and take a bite out of Chiron. Seven plus 4 is 11. And Chiron's a 15 AC, so he misses. And then green. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Takes a shot at Stallionette.
Oh.
14 plus 4 is 18. So that's a hit. The short bow, 1d6 plus 2. 3, so that's 5 damage. Stallion up.
I'm down.
Down.
Oh.
Oh. Bad. Interesting fight here. Okay.
So where? Does anybody
That's
know
it.
where I'm at on hit points? By the way.
You're a
No.
4.
You didn't take any hits other than whatever you had to end the last one with.
Okay.
So that's the goblins. Josh, are you up?
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
All
You're
right.
still alive here.
Yes. Yeah, I'll cast Eldritch Blast on the dude with the bow.
The
All right.
green guy.
Yeah, green guy. 11.
Yeah, so it's a miss.
Damn it. Die here.
You gonna move or do anything else?
Yeah, I'm running away. Fuck y'all.
Remember, the bridge is down.
Yeah,
you
they
gotta-
stand right here.
Feel like trying to heal me?
No,
You
no.
healed me. Funny. All right, so Clark's turn. He's gonna jet down 15, and then 5, 10, 15. 15. All right, Ripper's dead. Pete, Chiron's turn.
All right. Oh, I'll try again. That guy right next to me. Blue.
Which one? I think they're dead now.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Stallion killed him.
Yeah, the green guy's alive.
he's
Yep.
the last one.
He is the last one, yes.
Oh, I needed that. 18.
18, all right. How much damage there?
2 plus 2 is 4.
4.
And then for my punch, 15.
15's a hit.
And 3 more damage.
Okay, so it's a knockout punch. That dude's down. And I did make a mistake, Pete. This guy is alive. I'm going to make you guys kill him to get the XP. He's right on top of the wolf, so if you want to change your mind, green guy just died, but you can move kind of around. That blue guy to your right is still alive. That was my mistake, so
Okay.
that I realized then. So if you want to take an extra move or whatever to get away from him, feel free.
Get over here.
All right. All right. And then that's Pete, Sildar, death saving throw. 14. So he's up. He's
1 hit point.
yeah, 1 hit point and stabilized. He's not really conscious, but he doesn't have to make death saving throws anymore. However, Rogar does. What you got, Rogar?
7.
7, so that's a fail. Stallionet, you still alive?
I mean, I'm down.
Okay, make a death saving throw.
What do I have to do? Roll.
Roll a d20. You got to get 10 or better.
20. Is it
Nice.
instant up?
No,
No.
that is today. Yeah. So you need to mark that down, Corey, as a pass somewhere. So when your turn comes around again, it probably won't get to your turn again. All right, so Goblin's up. He's going to come at Chiron. Sorry, I knew it would be kind of cheesy, but that's what he'd do. Plus 4, 12 plus 4 is 16, so he hits. And then that's 1d6 plus 2. 1. So it's 3 damage. You still with us?
I'm barely up.
Okay, all right. Good. And then Josh, you're up.
All right. So, like, as I'm running away, I kind of like look back over my shoulder and cast Eldritch Blast.
At the blue guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Gone.
20. Yes, natural.
Yes.
Natural? Nice. So. I forget every week what the rule is for that.
Well, depends on how we're playing it.
Yeah, the way I've been playing it, I wrote down critical hit, roll damage twice, and then add mods.
Okay. So it's just a 1d10.
Yeah, so roll that twice then.
1. Oh no, fell onto the couch.
1.
Five.
5 does it. Boom. So.
But like, I don't actually look to see if anything happens. I keep running.
So that's fine. That's the last of them. So.
The Last of Us.
So nice job there. So everybody gets. Let's see. That's
Wait, am I back up?
Yeah, so we're going to assume that the people that are still awake are going to go around and stabilize those of you that were making saving throws.
I will be.
No, I'm still running away.
Okay, so Horrence is running away, but Chiron runs around and brings the rest of you up.
So you get 1?
The bugbear's gone. Yeah, you're at 1 HP. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
That was a miracle. That was funny. Divided by 5. So everybody got 80 XP for that, and then it's also a story thing. You have beaten the dungeon. You get 275.
Right?
So give yourself 80 and 275.
355.
355, and you guys were all at 275, right?
Yes.
So everybody should be at 630
Yep.
now. And then Bugbear's gone. Wolves are still there. Horrence is running away. And Chiron raised the rest of you guys. What are the rest of you doing?
Licking my wounds is what I'm doing.
This
Get
place.
the hell out of here.
I'm gonna go. Is there
That's right.
anything?
I mean, I'll start going, looking at the dead bodies and searching.
I want to grab my arrows out of the goblins.
I gotta grab my javelin. I threw at that one goblin.
Okay, all right. So you can all grab that.
Is there any
Um,
chests in there?
There's a
So
lot.
remember, there's all the loot there. Now, the loot, there is a wagon as well that's amongst all this loot that has some of it in it.
Okay.
Right.
Remember, there is the stuff from the coster, the Blue Lion coster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there. And amongst all this stuff, there is also a treasure chest
Yeah.
there as well. The captured stores are bulky, and the containers will need a wagon to transport them. In addition to the stolen provisions, Clark has a treasure chest that contains 600 copper, 110 silver, 2 potions of healing, and a jade statue of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
Wow.
Nice.
So you guys can divvy that up how you want. I guess Horrence is gone, so he doesn't see this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna split the money.
Yeah, we can split it, I guess. Yeah.
And then I'd say
So-
me and Rogar
Drink those healing potions.
drink those healing
Oh
potions
shit!
before we go anywhere.
So okay, and did somebody write down the money to
It's-
divvy up later
It's
amongst your
600. You said 600 copper.
600 copper, 110 silver.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the statue, the frog statue with the orb eyes.
Okay.
Okay, I'd say we get the frog statue appraised and checked out before we just kind of hold on to it as a group.
Yeah.
So who's actually holding on to it?
I'll hold it.
I'll
Back-
custodian it.
Yeah, I can hold it.
All right.
And then we're drinking those potions. What do we get?
Trying to figure that out now. Get what the hell it is. It's something you roll, right?
And then I don't know if you guys agree, but I think we bring these goods back to the chick.
We
right?
should. We might get a reward
Yeah.
or something out of it.
I heartily agree, says Sildar, with that.
How the fuck did
Uh,
he survive? Oh.
We need to share the burden of pulling this wagon and get this back to town.
Your sorry ass is pulling the fucking wagon. That's all I can say.
Now listen here. I definitely respect you in the help that you just gave in battle there, but I won't stand for that kind of berating.
Yeah, take it easy, Rogar. He's a friend of a friend.
Booty call, huh?
Oceans, man, I can't friggin' find it.
What?
Yeah.
He's Gundren's friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, both of you, give yourself 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'll figure it out later.
Back up to Max.
Back up to max.
So what's the full plan here? You know, you guys, when you go back outside, Milby's out there, and he's
Unconscious.
he is sick, right? He needs to get back to town
It's
too.
all that water.
Yeah, he is not looking well. So
Oh,
let's
let's haul this wagon, throw Milby in the back, and we'll lug him.
head back to town.
That was an
Yeah.
awesome healing potion. I can pull this wagon for a while.
So, well, you guys, are you headed to Thandalin again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the plan there? Okay,
Yeah.
so while you're doing that, Sildar, as he's walking along, you know, he says to the group, he's like, you know, gentlemen and madam, that was an outrageous act of kindness, and to see the type of adventures that you are really, really kind of gets my blood going. You know, we talked a little bit in the past. I just wanted to, you know, spend the time during our travel to kind of let you know a few other things that I know about this whole situation. Am I right to assume that you all are close enough friends with the dwarf to help, you know, to help him in the situation that he's in now?
Definitely.
Yes,
I am.
for sure.
Okay. So that being
Gundren's
said,
good, man.
that puts us on the same side, and I feel as though what I got from our conversations earlier, you all are not very clued in as to this whole situation that Gundren pulled you into, are you?
No.
Just
No.
a simple delivery was
We
all
were
that you were
hired to
told,
take the
correct?
wagon to town.
Yeah. We're
Okay,
hired
so-
muscle.
So that being said, I just wanted to fill you in on some more things that I know about this whole situation. Gundren also has two brothers, Tharden and Nundro. They are all working together to try and get the mine back up and running.
Yeah.
Clarg, who is the goblin or the bugbear that we just ran across there, he was the one that I kept on hearing over and over again, the Black Spider.
Okay.
That's what I kept on hearing, referred to as, I don't know if it's a overlord, their boss, what the situation is, but he was taking orders from someone or something called the Black Spider.
Okay.
The map is clearly missing as well. I would assume that if this Black Spider is staying at this castle, that the map would be with him there as well. And probably where we can find Gundren, I would assume. That being said, we did kill all those goblins. Who knows where this castle is? Of course, that should probably be a priority in Phandalin, figuring out if anyone there has any information about this Craigmaw castle. And then, just to fill you in, as I feel so indebted to you all, is my own personal situation. Have I told you about, any of you, about the Lord's Alliance, or have you had run-ins with the Lord's Alliance in the past?
No.
So the Lord's Alliance, we are a group of individuals who are essentially, we roam the country trying to help civilization in whatever way that we can. We are not tied to a single king or a single providence, but we look for the good of all in how we spend our money and our efforts throughout the kingdom. That being said, what made me so keen to take on this mission initially with Gundren is because we have a member of the Alliance named Irano Albrecht. He was a human wizard who he was sent to Phandalin to basically run it for us, to be our eyes and ears in the situation. About 2 months ago, we lost contact with him. So I was trying to get out here anyways to kind of see what's going on with that. So that's the long and the short of it. Hope I didn't bore you with my stories. And then you guys kind of roll into town there, into Phandalin. So I'll throw another map of Phandalin up. See here. The Sildar, when you guys get to like the edge of town, he says, "My friends, let us secure lodging. I've been told that the local inn is very quaint."
Let's do it.
Should we drop this wagon off first?
Well, we can do it in the morning.
I don't trust those people in the cloaks.
What time is it?
Right now, it's probably like 6 p.m. ish. It's dinner time.
Yeah, I'm starved.
Yeah, I'm going to the inn. Get something to eat and sleep.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this out here.
I'll have dinner with the crew at least. I ain't sleeping yet though.
So if you guys all see the map there, you come into town from where it says at the top, where it says to Tribor Trail. In Barthen's provision, Barthen was the
Where's the map?
Gundren's friend.
It's in Discord.
It's in Discord.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
So are you guys all beelining right to the inn? It would be the Stonehill Inn right there in the middle of town.
Is there like a place to park the wagon, or?
Yeah, I assume they got a stable. Off to
Will
the
it be
side.
safe?
I don't see why we don't. She's in town. Why don't we just bring the wagon to her before we have dinner? Take like 5 minutes.
Let's see if she's open, man. Let's just... Yeah, let's
All right,
do it.
so you're going to the Lion Shield Coster. So if you look, it's basically straight in front of the inn anyway. So
Perfect.
are you going into the inn there, Chiron?
Yeah, I'm going to the inn.
Okay. And then, Horrence, what are you doing?
I was already at the inn.
Okay.
I ran away, remember?
Gotcha. All
Me
right.
and Rogue are
Perfect.
bringing her the wagon.
So you guys go up to the Lion Shield Coster.
Word.
We're not doing this in the morning? Thought we were.
I mean, it's right across the street. There's
Yeah.
shady people in town. Why not drop it off to her rather than leave this wagon out here?
All right. Yeah, but after I hear that, I'll follow them.
You with them? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when you guys approach, you get to the coster. It is open. Lenine Greywind, she's the one who takes care of the coster, and she, like, her eyes bug out of her head, and she's like, "Oh my goodness!" Like when she sees you guys coming up, she goes, I never thought that I'd see this stuff again. Thank you so much. Here, I cannot thank you enough. And she goes back into the store. She comes out with 10 gold for everybody.
10 gold for each.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. And she's like, "Adventurers, I cannot thank you enough for this. This will definitely save my ass. I will help you in any way that I can going forward."
I'm glad to be of assistance.
All right. Thank you. All right. So she takes her stuff.
All right. So just the three of us got 10 gold?
No, she handed out, well,
Enough for all the party.
she handed out enough for you guys to share with the party, right? So she handed out 50 gold to you two.
To us
So
three.
yeah.
Okay.
What's that? Oh, to you
Okay.
three. Right.
Okay.
So I guess you can do what you want with that, but or write it down to talk about. You guys can talk about it later with the rest of that money that you took from, because you were gonna split that up too, right? Yeah. So where to from there?
Let's go to the inn, get a meal, and rest. I need
Okay.
a rest.
All right. Cool. So the inn is happening.
Oh,
Like-
it is.
When you guys get to the inn, you can't believe there's a lot of people. It's dinner time, and clearly this town is kind of booming. You definitely see a lot of people that you would identify as miners, for sure. They definitely are covered in soot and whatnot. And then just the people of the town and whatnot. The town's growing faster than there's places for people. So there's a lot of activity in the space that's going on around the town. So when you come in the door, you run across let's see here, a human male, and he shakes the first ones of you that walk through the door. He shakes your hand and says, "Greetings, my name is Tolman, and I run the Stonehill Inn. How may I help you?"
Need food.
Looking for some food and I could use a drink.
Food.
Is that Sildar? And
Drink
Sildar goes,
and lunch.
"Tolman!" And they go and they hug it up, they man hug it, and then Sildar's like, "Hey, I need to get a room, please." And the two of them negotiate that, and Sildar turns around, looks to you guys, and says, "Adventurers, again, I'm sure I will be seeing much of you. If you need anything, I will be staying here at the inn for the immediate future." And then he kind of walks off with the innkeeper, and they're doing their business. So, Tolman walks him over to a female human who clearly works there and knows Tolman or whatever, and then they shuffle off to the side. Tolman turns to you guys and says, "Now, how may I help you all?"
Food,
Use-
ale, and a room.
Okay,
Please.
everyone needs rooms?
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. We have them available. There's a table back in the corner. I will have Elsa come and take your order shortly. All right, so
Sweet.
you guys, as you're walking over to the table, I assume? Yes?
Yeah.
So there's a little kid who's walking through the place and actually runs into Horance's feet, like looks up and is like, "Oh," and then carries on, turns around immediately into Rogar
Yeah.
instead, and like hits his feet and
What's
looks up and
up?
says, "Oh, excuse me, sir.
I thought y'all were dead.
Will you all be staying here tonight?"
We will.
So he's like a 10-year-old boy, and he goes, my name is Pip. If you have the looks of adventurers."
We
We
are.
are. Indeed.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I cannot wait until I can grow up and be an adventurer myself.
Oh, that's awesome.
I will tell you, this is a great place for it. There's definitely a lot of crazy things going on in this town recently.
Have you ever heard of the black spider?
The black spider? No, that sounds interesting though. What's the black spider?
Just keep your ears out and let
Okay.
us know if you hear anything.
Okay, I definitely will. I can tell you, my friend Carp. He's he lives at the orchard.
Okay.
He found a tunnel in the woods.
Oh, really?
But right when he was going to investigate, he came back to get me, and we went back, and there were red bands everywhere.
Red band? What's a red band?
The red brands.
The people with the cloaks.
Oh.
Yeah, surely you know the red brands.
Yeah, we've heard of them.
It's terrible. Okay, sorry, I got it. And Tolban's like, looks over and goes, Pip, back to work. And like makes Pip go off to work. So then you guys take the table, right?
Yeah.
Elsa. The hell is Elsa? So Elsa's also a human. She comes over and is like, ladies and gentlemen, may I take your order?
So are there any other, just as an observation question, are there any other tieflings in the room from the inn at all?
There are no tieflings. No,
They don't look at us weird?
not since you've been there since. So everybody, your group in general, with the tieflings and with Rogar, with the Dragonborn, it's you definitely get looked because of that. This is kind of a border town. It's kind of lawless, and lots of it's a man camp because of the mining situation, and so I think it's not like people are gonna move to the other side of the room because of it. But yes, do they take notice? Yes, everybody takes notice.
And what's the name of the guy that we saved?
Sildar.
Sildar.
Still there.
Yep. So Elsa comes over, and she's like, "What do we have here, gentlemen, ladies?
Yes.
I've already heard about what you guys did it back there on the Tribor Trail. That's pretty crazy. Can I get you anything to eat? Anything to drink?"
Yeah,
I need
well,
food, definitely.
Okay, I'll be right back. Let me see what we still have left. It's a little late, and we're very busy tonight. And so she walks back over to the bar. I will say, Corey, Stallionette, like while you're sitting at a table, there's a person at the table next to you who he leans over. He's a human as well, and he goes, "Greetings, my name's Narth." He taps you on your shoulder.
Greetings, Narth.
Hey, I'm
Nice to
sorry
meet
to
you.
I'm nice to meet you as well. I'm sorry to bug you. You adventurers, I don't know if what I've heard already is true or not, but I just wanted to let you know that if you're the type of people that would be on the, I don't know how to say it, willing to help out good people who are having hard times. The other day I saw Sister Garael. She's the one that services and oversees the Shrine of Luck for us here in town. She left town, and when she came back, she was wounded and exhausted looking. I really think that there's something going on with the sister that she could probably use some help with.
Okay. Well,
We've got the rest of us have our hands full trying to deal with the red brands, and I just don't know who else would do it.
we have some problems of our own, but we'll check it out for you.
That's all I can ask. Can I buy you a drink?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, and then so Narth goes up to the bar and talks to Elsa over there while that's happening. And then so at that point, Chiron, somebody comes up behind you and says, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment?" And
Sure.
this person, this is a dwarf and clearly one of the miners here in town for sure. He comes up and he said, "My name is Lenar. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?"
Oh, no.
My name's Chiron.
Hi, Chiron. I just wanted to let you know, your party of adventurers here, it looks like you could handle yourselves in a fight. And we keep on hearing of these orc raiders that are out on the Tribor Trail to the east. The town master's been looking for someone to run them off, and I know that there's a reward for it as well. But the mine that I'm currently working in is getting dangerously close to where all this activity is, and I sure would appreciate it personally if somebody took care of this.
You said orc raiders?
That is correct. Yep, a bunch of orc raiders.
That is definitely something we could look into, though.
Okay, well, I do appreciate that. Are you all staying in town for a while, or?
Well, we're trying to rest up after our last adventure, so.
Okay, well, I'll stop bugging you then. Say no more. Thank you very much. And, Lennar walks away. So, then, Elsa comes back, and she's like, okay, so tonight we've got a beef stew. We also have potatoes mashed on the side. And then I do have 2 different types of beer and 3 wines.
Oh, what
Beef
kind
stew.
of beer?
I have a dark beer and a light beer.
I'll have a dark
I'll
beer and the food.
Dark beer and food around.
I'll take 3 servings of the stew and 1 each of the beers and wine.
All right. And you, lizard person.
Beef stew and a dark beer.
Yes, very much. I'll get right to it. And she walks off away. And then while the food's being cooked, a human woman who was the one that was talking to Sildar earlier, she comes over to the table and says, "Madam and gentlemen, my name is Trilene. I'm Tolbin's wife. If there's anything that I can do for you while you're staying here, I just let me know. I'll do anything I can to help. If these locals are bugging you too much, feel free to come to me as well. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Not really.
No,
Big talkative bunch, huh?
We're dying.
Okay, well, we're
Sorry.
just going to we'll go about getting you your dinner, and then you can rest up for the night. And I just hope that no red brands come by this evening.
Does that happen a lot?
Well, usually they stick to the sleeping giant on the south end of town, but from time to time they cause trouble everywhere. It really has been getting out of hand. It's finally come to murder even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll handle them if they stop by here.
Okay, I would very much appreciate that. We had the local wood carver here, Drennar. He stood up to the Red Brands. They came into his shop and were leering at his wife. He stood up to them and they murdered him. Several people saw it in the streets. It's the first time that they'd overstepped their boundaries that much. Now, since that's occurred, we don't know where his wife and child are.
And there's no type of constable for this town?
Oh, the townsmaster, he's afraid of them. He does nothing.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
All right, I'll leave you alone. Enjoy your dinner. Here it comes right now. And then Elsa comes out, brings you guys your dinner. You can go to sleep. So, almost 11. If you guys want to level up
Well,
now or do it over the weekend, or
so before I go to sleep, though,
yeah.
I want to ask Tolbin first, I guess, if there's been any reports of banshees in the area.
Tolbin. Okay, so Tolbin. Hold on, let me see what he would know about banshees.
I kind of walked away from the group. They're all going to bed.
So, I don't know anything about a banshee, but if anybody would, it would be Sister Garael. She's the one in this town. Any kind of, I don't know, communion with others or otherworldly beings, like she would be the one to ask.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Anything else I can do for you this evening? Another drink, perhaps?
Oh, another drink.
Okay, on the house, and he goes to get your beer.
And then I'm just gonna kind of walk around the inn, talk to people, and see if any commoners or anything. Has anybody else heard of banshees?
So why don't you roll for that? Roll a let's see here. Investigation, I guess.
Okay. Uh, 10.
No, nobody's heard of him.
All right.
Yep.
And I'll go to bed.
All right.
I'm going to
Anybody
bed.
else? You got everybody leveling up here?
I'm leveling up.
All right, full rest. Horace, you were the only one that used the inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get it back.
All right.
Definitely for your running away and getting to the bar before the rest of the crew could get back to town.
So we just roll our hit dice. I guess I'll look it up. Hit dice plus Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 and an 8.
Nice.
Oh.
Now I won't die every 5 seconds.
You rolled 2?
He was
Oh, sorry. No, I rolled 1. I guess
rolled an
6.
8. Well, I rolled a 6 plus 2 is 8.
I got 7.
And then now you have 2 hit dice.
Yeah.
So when you take short rests, you can use them to heal. With you should mark somewhere that you have 2 and they're full or whatever.
Yeah.
Huh?
So your hit dice. What's your hit dice?
1d10.
So now you have 2 of those to use and on short rest to heal yourself.
Okay.
And then
Is that the only time you would use the 2?
It's the only time you'd ever use them ever. That's what they're for, other than leveling up
Okay.
too. But you regain half of your total on a long rest. So if you use 2, you only get 1 back if you sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then whatever's going on with your individual classes and stuff, I don't know what's up with that.
I get Eldritch Invocations, 2 of them. So I get to add my Charisma mod now to my Eldritch Blast cantrip, boosting that by 4 points.
Nice.
Plus 2 to my attack rolls with ranged weapons. So now it's a d20 plus 8.
You also get. You guys all get proficiency bonus plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It stays
two
the
to our
same. It stays the
proficiency?
plus 2.
What's that?
It stays at a plus 2.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it goes to plus 3. I see. At 5th level. You're right.
And I get 2 spells.
All right. Well, congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
We survived.
That? I wonder. I guess, Chiron, it seemed like you were the knight in shining armor there for a second, but then you kind of whiffed, right? You got one of them though, didn't you?
Yeah.
because everybody else is sitting at like 1 hit point, and Horns was running his ass off.
Hey, I still managed to kill like 2 goblins
You
and
did.
away the bugbear, so I'm entitled to run away as I do that.
Definitely.
I was trying to run.
And what's
Or at
everybody's
least-
hit points at?
Well, it was still nice enough to stay there and revive everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody else ran away.
Yeah,
That's
he's
true.
safe.
That is the difference between Horns and Chiron, for sure.
I'm at 18 now.
And what's the XP?
630.
6:30. 6:30. You want me to stop recording?
You guys will hit 3 pretty fast.
I was lost. I'm stopping recording.
Do it.
Do it.